Detroit done 3-1-3. Welcome back, Steve here. If you see me, we're going to be talking a little Lions football. Real quick, hit that subscribe button for me. Helps me out greatly. What I just saw on Twitter a little bit ago, got under my skin. It really pissed me off. So I'm going to talk about it. Another episode where if you see my title, you see the thumbnail, I got to come on here. I got to defend Jameson Williams again, like we do every week on this show. Every 3 days, we got to do a defend JMO post. So for the JMO haters, the JMO lovers, we always have a differential on an opinion here. So I'm not going to tag the guy. I'm not going to say his name because he's given me a shout out on Twitter when I was new to this game, when I was new on social media, new on YouTube. He gave me a shout out. I'm not going to crucify him. We'll just call it a difference of opinion. But what this person did do, and if you want to know what I'm talking about or who I'm talking about, you can go to my Twitter page. I shared the video, made a comment about it professionally. I just said what I was thinking. If you want to see what I'm talking about, go there, check it out. But you asked someone to watch this video of Jameson Williams and the All-22, and you talk about minimal effort. Minimal effort, like he's running routes just knowing that the ball's not coming to him. Well, I watched the All-22 of the whole game. His blocking route or his blocking scheme and all the routes he ran, I watched it all. I don't just watch highlights that people put on there of the All-22. I go back, I rewind, I watch the All-22, I go play by play. I'm watching Jameson Williams. I don't see low effort. I see maximum effort. I see Ben Johnson constantly using him as a decoy to create space for other people to get the ball. When your offense is struggling like it is, don't you want the ball in the hands of your number 12 draft pick that you traded up for? Because let me ask you guys a question. Why the F did we draft Jameson Williams? Why did we move up so high in the draft to get him just for him to block? Put the damn ball in his hands. Let him run. Don't send him on 50-yard deep routes, 50-yard post with Jared Goff, who can't throw the ball from the end of my driveway to my mailbox. He's not going to hit him. He doesn't have the arm strength. Everyone knows it. Everyone in the NFL, he throws a duck every time he has to throw the ball over 30 yards. JMO is an absolute weapon that we are giving the ball to twice a game on a good day. Twice a game. Your offense is struggling. The game plan for the Detroit Lions is this. If I'm a defensive coordinator, this is how I'm going to stop Jared Goff. Pressure. I'm going to stop him with pressure. Unbelievable amounts of pressure in the passing game. 3rd and long, I'm sending the house. I know Jared Goff, if I can beat you within 3 seconds, I'm going to win the drive. Or I'm going to clog the middle of the field. I'm going to make you throw it outside the numbers. I'm going to make you hit those timing routes, those 8-yard hitches, 10-yard hitches, 15-yard outs, 10-yard outs. I'm going to make you hit those because I don't think you can do it enough consistently. So I'm a Lions fan. I'm not going to sit here and show you guys how to beat the Lions. I'm not an NFL defensive coordinator, obviously, but I think if you agree with those two statements, maybe you'll see that there's a little bit of truth to it. So how do I fix the offense that's struggling? I run the ball. I keep feeding David Montgomery. I keep feeding him. What I'm going to do with Jahmyr Gibbs, hey, you're a rookie in this league. David Montgomery is going to get the carries. I'm going to get you your touches too. It's going to be the pass game. You got to catch the ball when I throw it to you too, because you dropped a touchdown last week. Jameson Williams, I'm going to give you the ball on the perimeter. I'm going to keep hitting you on those pop passes, some reverses. Hopefully when Taylor Decker decides to block, because I think he prevented a touchdown against Chicago, which I watched in the All-22, but I didn't see that mentioned in the comments on that video. I just was told to watch, but that's okay. Taylor Decker missed a block, could have had a touchdown on a reverse against Chicago. So I think if we get the ball to our playmakers on the outside, there's literally 2 guys on this offense who can take it to the house at any time. It's Jameson Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs, occasionally David Montgomery. I don't think he has elite speed. I know he had that long run against the Chargers, but on a consistent basis, let's just say Jameson Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs, those are your home run hitters. You're only giving one of them the ball twice a game. Against Chicago, he got 1 touch. When your offense needed a spark, and you just kept doing the same thing. And I love Amon St. Brown, but I don't think he's a take it to the house from the 10-yard line type of guy. I think he's an elite pass catcher. Had some drops against Chicago. Everyone had a bad game against Chicago. We're just going to chalk it up as that. I think he catches the ball at a very, very elite rate. He very rarely drops it. He's a phenomenal route runner. He can find those gaps in soft zones, sit there, catch the ball, move the chains. That's what Amon-Ra does best. He doesn't run away from people. He's not a deep threat. I know I saw some stuff that he was working on the deep game in the offseason. Haven't really seen it. He's got phenomenal hands, though. He's just a little undersized, and he doesn't have that 4.2, 4.3 speed like J-Mo and Gibbs. We have to start giving them the ball. Now, if you know me, if you watch the show, you know my buddy Will. He thinks that Jameson Williams is being held out until the playoffs, and then we're going to unleash him. We have 4 games left, buddy. We got to win 2 of the next 4. And the way this offense is playing with turnovers, I have to take pressure off Jared Goff, because until he can prove to me he can do it on a consistent basis, how do I take pressure off Jared Goff? Get the ball to my playmakers as fast as I can. I'm not going to sit in the pocket while I'm being blitzed by 5, 6, 7 guys. I'm going to get the ball. I'm going to give it to a playmaker, tell him to take off down the field, go score a touchdown. That's what we need to do to get Jared Goff in a rhythm, out of this little slump, get him some confidence, give him some nice, easy throws, just get him going. These passes where he's sitting in the pocket for 3 to 4 seconds, we talk about how secondary players can't cover for that long. Well, offensive linemen can't block for that long either without getting a hold. So we have to get the ball out of Goff's hands as fast as possible. You got 2 guys that can just absolutely just wreck games offensively. I don't know why we drafted Jameson Williams to be a blocking wide receiver. That's not what he was characterized as at Alabama. He was characterized as a deep threat, a home run hitter, a guy who could take the top off the defense. We don't have a quarterback who can do that. So how do we use JMO in other ways? Screens, slants. I don't think he's the kind of guy you send on like a 10-yard out and get him the ball in that type of way. I think you got to get him the ball over the middle where he's likely to get hit, and those hands are going to be an issue. Bubble screens, reverses, pop passes, that kind of stuff, man. And every now and then, if we can go into like a max protect formation, just like a 2-receiver route, everyone else blocking, and send JMO deep. If we can catch you napping, maybe then we can hit a home run. But I don't have any faith in Jared Goff's arm strength, but I know it's what we have. So what do we got to do? Like I said, can't leave him in the pocket for 4 or 5 seconds because he gets happy feet. He's got some tendencies to turn the ball over. He can't move. Let's build his confidence. Get the ball to playmakers. Get the ball to guys who are designed to run, who are designed to beat defenders, make people miss, elite speed. Help Jared Goff. That's how we got to help him. That's how you're going to help the passing game too. That's how you're going to help the blocking game. Because when you start doing that, those defensive linemen, they start looking at these screens and stuff. It's going to get them thinking. That's what we got to do, guys. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Am I right? Am I wrong? Hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, love to have you as a subscriber. Love to have you as a regular watcher. Hit that subscribe button for us. Helps us out a lot. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, guys. Me and Willie getting ready to do that game day episode tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. Check it out. We'll be back tomorrow with some more content.